The lighthouse keeper stood vigil on the rocky cliffs as dusk enveloped the stormy sea. His weathered face betrayed years of unwavering duty and an indefinable sense of dread. As the beams of light pierced the watery abyss, dark shapes swam in its wake. Inside, an ancient tome whispered tales of forbidden knowledge and eerie sea legends. He scanned the horizon, binoculars in hand, when an unnatural movement caught his eye. Below the surface, an ancient evil had opened its eyes. Nightmares of monstrous tentacles and ghostly shipwrecks stormed his mind. Thunderclouds gathered, drowning the lighthouse in a sinister aura. Lightning split the sky, revealing the Leviathan's hulking form. Desperation drove his hand as he poured his fears onto the page. As the sea hissed and raged, awe and terror coiled around him. With dawn's light came a fragile hope that among the unknown, the light would endure. In the heart of the city lies an abandoned hospital, untouched for decades. A group of urban explorers, armed with curiosity and flashlights, venture inside. Their excitement grows as they explore the forgotten corridors. In a hidden corner of a cluttered room, they discover a mysterious trapdoor. The explorers open the trapdoor to reveal a staircase leading down. They step into a forgotten floor filled with relics of the past. In one room, a dusty operation table lies in silent testimony to the floor's eerie history. Among the debris, they find a faded photograph of the hospital's former staff. They come across a laboratory filled with the remnants of medical research. Armed with stories of their adventure, they make their way back to the world above. Above, the city carries on, blissfully unaware of the secrets buried beneath its streets. In the forgotten corners of an old attic, a dusty board game lay untouched for decades. Its ornate carvings and glowing runes suggested that this was no ordinary game. When a curious teenager stumbled upon it, the game began to stir with secrets untold. With each roll of the dice, reality seemed to shift in surreal ways. The living room transformed into a lush forest, teeming with life. Magical creatures began to appear, turning the mundane into an incredible adventure. But with wonder came challenges, as the game demanded cunning and courage. Friendships were forged as they faced trials together. As the final pieces fell into place, reality began to restore itself. With the adventure concluding, the game returned to its slumber, holding its mysteries for another time. Yet, in the quiet of the attic, the game awaited its next player, ready to unfold its mysteries once more. In a small coastal town, a violent storm raged, stirring the ocean into a chaotic frenzy. From the depths, an ominous army of sea creatures emerged, fueled by the tempest's fury. The townsfolk could only watch in horror as the creatures besieged their town. The once bustling streets quickly turned into streams, carrying debris and uncertainty with them. Yet, amidst the chaos, the lighthouse stood firm, a solitary beacon in the storm. Hope sparked as a group of intrepid townsfolk gathered, determined to face the looming threat. Among them, a seasoned fisherman stood resolute, ready to defend his home. Braving wind and water, they met the creatures head-on, courageously battling the invaders. As dawn broke, the storm calmed and the sea creatures receded, leaving behind battered yet hopeful survivors. With the storm and its terror faded, the community united to restore their beloved town. In the end, the sea returned to peace, reminding all that nature's fury could be withstood with unity and resilience. As the live stream begins, our influencer enthusiastically introduces their audience to the infamous haunted mansion. Excitement buzzes as they step over the threshold, greeted by the creaking silence of the long-abandoned house. Unbeknownst to them, unseen eyes watch from the darkness above. Their camera captures more than expected, strange photographs revealing shadows that have no right to be there. The influencer ventures deeper, guided by curiosity and the thrill of the unknown. A chilling presence manifests, whispering secrets of the past long forgotten. As they turn around, they realize they are not alone. They stumble upon an old altar where past rituals linger in the very walls. Doors that were once sealed seem to open on their own, inviting exploration into the void. The mansion's gardens hold secrets just as dark, where statues seem to watch every move. With a heart pounding like a drum, they finally flee into the night, the haunted experience forever etched in their mind. And as dawn breaks, the mansion stands silent once more, its secrets safe until the next brave soul dares to explore. In the cold, endless void of space, a small spacecraft drifts silently. The crew stares intently at their screens, each moment ticking by with growing anticipation. Their target, a mysterious, derelict alien ship, adrift for unknown eons. Docking is filled with tension as they step into the unknown. Inside, they find a control room filled with bizarre alien technology. A glowing artifact at the center catches their attention, pulsing with a sinister light. Attempting to decipher the ship's secrets, the crew triggers something unexpected. Suddenly, the ship hums to life, echoing with haunting sounds. The crew senses they're no longer alone, shivers running down their spines. The mysterious forms demand confrontation as shadows dance ominously. Desperate to escape, they retreat hastily, fleeing the haunting vessel. With the ship behind them, a chilling secret remains, lurking in the cold expanse. It all began one ordinary day when Alex looked into the mirror and saw something strange. Within the reflection, glimpses of a world unlike our own began to appear. Buildings seemed to shimmer with an ethereal glow, displaying scenes of advanced civilizations. In the vanity, glimpses of another time danced around, as if echoing forgotten stories. The lake's surface revealed dual moons rising over an alien world, so close yet out of reach. In the cafe window, unfamiliar faces filled with life and stories beckoned. Bookshelves became gateways, showing academies of knowledge beyond our worldly reach. Raindrops painted an upside-down city, illuminated by nebulous neon colors. Even in a carnival funhouse, the reflections told of joyful yet mysterious tales. On countryside roads, rivers mirrored foreign stars, igniting a wanderlust for the cosmos. Markets became bridges to worlds where fantasy came alive in dazzling forms. And in the grand theater, ethereal dancers performed ballets crafted from dreams. At a bustling auction, amidst whispers of intrigue, an antique mirror finds its new owner. The mirror's new home boasts vintage charm, its presence both alluring and foreboding in the warmly lit room. Glimpses of an era gone by appear within its glass, figures lost to history cast in spectral light. Yet the future too unveils itself, a city of towering marvels and neon luminosity rising from the depths of time. As fascination turns to fear, shadows of the unknown lurk in its depths, whispering secrets untold. The mirror commands attention, drawing in its beholder with promises of revelation. But at what cost comes this foresight as the line between reality and vision begins to fracture? Once vibrant and alive with potential, the room now stands in stark silence, the mirror its solitary occupant. Yet dawn brings solace, the promise of a new day urging the courageous to seek the light despite the shadows. Still, the mirror waits, an eternal keeper of stories, echoing the timeless dance of what was, what is, and what may yet be.